I just wanted to thank the Shafa Yoga Teacher Training Program. It was a great program. I learned so much more than I ever thought I'd learn about yoga. I've been doing yoga for 9 years, but within this short 3-month time frame, I've learned more than I've learned.
The healing style that is taught at Shafa Yoga, I really wanted to learn that type of yoga. Really want to help people heal and create a body awareness for myself and help others attain that.
I really enjoyed the course. I never thought I would want to be a yoga teacher when I started the course, but after finishing the course, I feel like I really want to be a yoga teacher and share my knowledge.
I think that anybody that questions where they are in their life, they could come to the training and just really understand who they are and what they have to offer this world. It really helps to build our insides from the inside out.
But actually the whole course is amazing. The chakra charts, the asana charts, the case studies were more valuable than they thought they were going to be. And the research is going to be real exciting. So I love research. I have finished my PhD in nursing, so I'm a researcher and an educator anyway. So this was just, I was thankful that it was something that was really focused on learning and applying the evidence to support
this
practice.
program is very comprehensive. We covered, of course, the yoga asanas. We covered the history of yoga. I feel like if I teach a class and students have questions, I would be able to answer their questions. And also because we covered anatomy and physiology, I feel like I can safely teach students the yoga asanas and the yoga practice.
We learn about our bodies, our minds, our strength, our weaknesses. We learn about communication, trust, understanding.
The best part of the training was definitely learning about how yoga can change parts of your life and parts that you didn't think were related to just yoga. You change mentally, emotionally, you feel so much calmer.
My favorite part about the yoga teacher training was the vast amount of media that was used. It kept my interest throughout. I especially enjoyed the anatomy and the physiology, and because of learning about the anatomy and physiology, I feel very confident if I were to teach. I know that I can help people with a variety of injuries, and I can teach them safely and effectively.
You learn so much about anatomy in the yoga teacher training program, that everybody's so different and how to work with different types of people. It's very helpful because you'll come across so many different types of people that it's great to learn what you can do to help benefit them and how not to hurt them too. I love that it's a yoga therapy program and not just a yoga teacher training. It's the only program in San Diego that's for yoga therapy.
Anatomy is very helpful. I have a better understanding of what's going on, where and why we need to work on certain things that we work on. Understanding the layers underneath our skin, we take those for granted until we understand how they work, what they do, and how great our bodies really are. So it was very helpful.
I liked the anatomy part in understanding that not everyone is built the same. People have different proportions, and people have different abilities. There's some people that actually can't do some of the asanas, and some people have more flexibility than others. Just understanding that people are different, and everyone can do yoga, but they're all different.
I've been to so many different yoga centers throughout San Diego and tried yoga in different cities and everything. There's just something about Nusha at Shafa Yoga where her just philosophy and everything is just spot on and so much different than any other yoga centers in San Diego.
I really like Nusha's teaching style, so that's why I continued staying with Shafa Yoga. That's why
Nusha's amazing. She has a wonderful background for teaching yoga. She's not only done yoga for over a decade, and she's done it seriously, and she's taught it. She also has a background in Eastern medicine and Western medicine. She is currently a medical student, so you can't find a better yoga teacher.
I'm just happy that I met you, and I love you.
At first, when I was about to apply for the yoga teacher training program, I thought it would be too much to add to my schedule. I work full-time, I go to school full-time, so I thought that the 2 days a week of teacher training program might be too much. However, I found that by doing yoga every day, my tension and my stress level was so much less that I could accomplish way much more, and it didn't seem like anything extra was added to my plate. In fact, I felt so much less stressed out that I was glad that I did it and learned that I can handle more.
The most challenging thing about the course was actually teaching in front of students. But we took it so slowly. We first did 15 minutes of training. We also did some assisting in nations classes. And then we did a half hour, and then we did a full hour. So because we took it so gradually, it was actually quite easy.
I don't think that it was easy by any means. It was very challenging, but so doable, and the understanding that I have now is just really good.
I never ever imagined myself as a yoga teacher. I never liked yoga, and one day I decided that I needed to do something, so the only thing I could think of doing was yoga, try it again, see if I liked it, and it certainly came to the right place.
If you don't want to be a teacher, you don't have to be a teacher. But the knowledge itself is good for personal as well as family, as well as colleagues, as well as teaching. So it's an all-around thing.
Yoga is so much more than I ever thought it would be, so my perception of yoga has changed greatly over the course of the teacher training program. So anyone that's dedicated to yoga and wants to learn more, I would definitely recommend it. It's been the best experience.
I do like to recommend Shafa Yoga, but it's also my sacred place, and so I'm very careful who I would recommend. They would have to be somebody that I feel that is worthy of coming here, because I just have such a high regard for the studio. So it's just not for everyone. They have to be special.
I absolutely recommend Shafa Yoga for therapeutic teacher
I
training.
definitely recommend Shafa Yoga for teacher training. They're the only therapeutic teacher training in California, and they're one of just a few in the nation, and it's very comprehensive, and I enjoyed it a lot.
Definitely recommend Shafa Yoga. It's the best. I think it's the best yoga studio in San Diego.
Namaste.